Let's meet your Texas starting lineup. At the power forward position, number 33, Jakar Dampier. At the other forward position, number 20, Dustin Bennett. At point, number 12, Brandon Mitchell. Man in the middle, number 15, BJ Brown. Starting at the other guard, number 4, Jordan Baker.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
So the Wolverines starting 5. They've got the machine. Anthony is out there with AI. Then there's the doctor. And it's Bradley in at the point. And for the Longhorns, Bennett is out there with Dampier. Then there's Brown, and it's Mitchell, and it's Baker in at the shooting guard. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
There's Baker. The screen from Brown, 6 to shoot. Baker with the bucket.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's the doctor to the inside. Here's Webster. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Mitchell outside. Ring shot on the way. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Three-pointer. Rebounded by Anthony. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Wolverines.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Dampier. Texas moving it around. Here's Brown. That shot, no good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now Bradley. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Spencer, the pass to Anthony. Now here's Webster. In the corner, Bradley with it. Over Bennett. Bank shot, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Baker. Puts up a deep three. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Baker's got his third bucket of the night. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Anthony with the screen on Mitchell. It's Bradley on the wing, covered by Mitchell. At the elbow, it's AI. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's Baker. He has 7. Fires from way outside. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. Now here's Webster. Anthony on the wing. It's good. This game is all even. There's Baker. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. Up top, Brown. Over AI. Brown. Good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
So it's the Wolverines now. The Longhorns getting their last shot to go.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Anthony down low. He's against Dampier. Anthony's shot is off. For Texas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Then at the pass to Mitchell. Here's Dampier. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Longhorns.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
The pass to Webster. Gets an open look and hits. Webster's got his second basket. 1:14 left to play here in the first. And it'll be Texas with their first timeout of the game right here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Get live, fans, on the court, your hype squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Pelicans. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And checking out the Wolverines, 3 spots below.
I think for the Wolverines, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Left side, Brown. 4 on the clock. Here's Jeffries. And a miss there on the triple.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Here's Cherokee Parks, covered by Mitchell. Here's Strickland, and there's another one for the Wolverines.
The assist, Parks.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Texas.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Passes it to Jeffries. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and it goes down 2 points.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Here's Cherokee Parks, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Warwick. He kicks it to Webster. Puts up a 3, and the Wolverines another 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And it's all time in Texas. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Longhorns, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
Here's Cherokee Parks. Hasn't made one yet. And so in the game for the Wolverines, we've got Speedy. Junior's out there with ABC. Then it's Anthony, and it's Parks in at the 1 spot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The pass to Sutton. Inside, Jeffries kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Anthony. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. And the Wolverines lead by 1.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Mitchell with it. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Sada. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The Wolverines have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Parks. And that one, good. Now it's a 3-point Wolverine lead. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
He gets that one. Here's Cherokee Parks. Anthony with the screen on Mitchell. Passes to Anthony. Pass to Warwick. Now Posey. Here's Strickland for the 3. And the Wolverines another 3.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Mitchell outside. Here's Sada. Strickland grabs the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Cherokee Parks. And Posey kicks to Junior. The Wolverines need to get a shot on. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Sada, the pass to Mitchell. Here is Jeffries. Cameron, Posey covering, fires the 3. And with that, the Wolverine lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Sada.
Well, that's his shot right there. You know, if he gets any kind of room, he's going to dial it up from distance.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over. Breaking the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. We'll take a look at Brown, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bradley passes to Spencer. Bradley sets the pick for Junior. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Texas trails by 3. Here's Baker. He's got 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's the pass to Petrovic. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Wolverines have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Webster passes to Bradley. A minute 42 left in the first half. Pass to Strickland. 5 to shoot. Poked away to the left wing. Here's Spencer. At 3 off the mark. For Texas, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Baker. He nails it, and we're tied up. Baker's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's the Doctor, still without a basket. Here's Bradley, up and in from the low block. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Here's Petrovic, guarded by Bradley. Petrovic with the pass to Baker. Fires for 3, and again it's the Longhorns from deep.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Wolverines. They trail by 1. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Kicks it to Webster. And here's Junior. He has 7. And Bradley gets it to go. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Baker. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now Bradley. 3-pointer. With the clock running down. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wolverines lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
We'll see how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've been just solid at times, and at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see. When you look at the metrics, they've done a great job offensively, really focus on getting the most out of each possession. The execution has been sharp. I love how they're playing right now.
Hold on just a second. I'm just trying to wrap my head around that, Kenny. You saying when you look at the metrics? Yeah, right. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Bradley. Mitchell is out there with Baker. Then there's Dampier. Then there's Bennett. And it's Brown in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Bradley, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Bradley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Wolverines. Mitchell outside. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Longhorns will keep it. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Dampier. Scoreless thus far. Mitchell passes to Brown. Oh.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Bradley. The Longhorns getting their last shot to go. Here's Anthony. A rebound by Bennett.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Brown. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
So it's the Wolverines now, following the bucket by Texas. Bradley against Mitchell. It's Bradley on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Anthony with the screen on Mitchell. Bradley. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Baker. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Bradley. 15 points in the game. Anthony looking it over. Back to Bradley. Fires from deep. And the Wolverines another 3.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Bradley against Mitchell. He dishes it to Bennett. Brown kicks to Bennett. Passes it to Baker. Takes a 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over.
And your Breakers dance crew.
chance here. Let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Spencer, the pass to Bradley. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Texas tacks on 2 more.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here's Bradley. He's got 18. Anthony kicks to Bradley. Back to Anthony. Bradley against Mitchell. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Bradley can't get it to go. For Texas, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by AI. 8 feet away. That one good for 2. And it's 9 points for the Machine.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Brown sets a screen for Mitchell. He feeds it to Brown. Over to the left wing. Here's Baker. Brown trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First team foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wolverines.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And the first one drops. And the Longhorns making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. The Wolverines also changing it up. Junior comes in for Anthony. And Speedy subbed in for AI. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
1:41 left here in the third quarter. Spencer, the pass to Webster. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Yep, it counts. Baker's got it all tied up now for Texas.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Pass to Webster. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Pull from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Baker. And Texas hits again from deep.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
The pass to Spencer. Knocked loose. Baker passes to Mitchell. Back to Baker. Fires the three. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Baker. He's got 29 points. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Longhorns out front, up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Longhorns leading by 5. And so in the game for the Wolverines. Speedy out there with Parks. Then it's Bryant. Then it's Junior. And it's Anthony in at the 5. Here's Cherokee Parks. Here's Warwick. It's hauled in by Brown.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Passes it to Haynes. Pass to Brown. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Bryant. He kicks to Warwick. And the pass to Bryant. Anthony with it. Shoots over Brown. Count that one, and the Longhorn lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Anthony.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And they double up Brown. Pass to Petrovic from outside the arc. The rebound by Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wolverines. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Parks passes to Anthony. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Petrovic, covered by Anthony. Pass to Baker. Here's Petrovic. Traps in the tray. Petrovic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Longhorns.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Wolverines decide to talk it over. And some changes here for Texas. Dampier comes in for Brown. And it's Mitchell in for Petrovic. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every 3 they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Bradley. Pass to Montgomery. Now here's Webster. Off target from three-point range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And it's a 10-point Longhorn lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's the doctor. Outside Bradley. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Bradley's got 11 in the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now, here's Mitchell. That one, no good. Mitchell against Bradley. From the arc. And the Wolverines, another three.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
Timeout called the Longhorns. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Brown is checked in for Texas.
Give the headbands your Breakers dance crew.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Baker kicks to Bennett. Now the pass to Dampier. Here's Baker. Clock at 6. Here's Bennett. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Now that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Mitchell against Bradley. The 17-footer. Bradley with another miss. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Dampier. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Here's Webster. After Texas picked up 3 with their last. And the shot goes down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Mitchell against Bradley. Baker passes to Brown. Here's Bennett. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bennett's got the lead up to 11 now for the Longhorns.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Spencer, the pass to Webster. And the Wolverines, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Baker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Longhorns.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seems.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. The Wolverines have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Passes it to Webster. Lets it go with a 3. And the Wolverines another 3.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Offensive rebound.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Bradley kicks to AI. No good from outside. And And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Texas. They've led by as many as 11 points. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Baker. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Substitution on the court.
Petrovic, and so it's Texas taking care of business in this. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.